Hi, welcome to 2 Minutes with TeeJay. Today I want to talk about mental health versus mental wealth. We have lots of conversations and it constantly in the media, social media, in the newspapers, in the headlines, etc. Conversation around mental health. When we have those conversations around mental health, what does that kind of conjure up for you? Because for me, it doesn't conjure up mental health. It conjures up problems with mental health, and I think we've used that term in such a negative connotation now, so often and for so long. It's kind of got this huge stigma around it. So I want to open up the conversation, your thoughts, not around mental health, but around mental wealth. When I say mental wealth, what does that mean to you? For me, I was thinking, is it mental health? Should it really be mental well-being? But it's beyond that. I want for people not just to feel well, but to feel incredible and amazing and wealthy in their internal world, as well as in the external world around them. And wealth begins inside. As my friend Cassie would say, it's an inside job. But what would be mental wealth as opposed to mental health or well-being? So for me, I think it's about knowing who you are. It's about having an internal confidence, having high self-worth, knowing what those things are that you do on a daily basis, your habits and your rituals that build resilience to give you not just mental health, but a wealth of abundance in your emotional state. Things like meditating. I know over the last few years, mindfulness has become very popular, dare I say fashionable, definitely has its place in mental wealth. Meditation, not just mindfulness, but meditation as well. Really taking the chance to take time for yourself and concentrate, focus on just being present with how amazing you are and feeling the good feelings that go with that. So maybe along with meditation, visualization, gratitude. Oh my gosh, gratitude and keeping gratitude journals are definitely a big part in rituals that build great habits around having really abundant mental wealth. And also things like catching your thought patterns. We all have that little voice in our head that talks to us. Yeah, it's not just me, it's not just you. It happens to all of us. And just catching what those thoughts are. They say that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. Is that what they say? And most of them are the same thing that goes round and round and round your head. So what are those continual things that whiz around your head? Are you focusing on the positive things and the optimism and the amazingness around you and inside you, or are you choosing to focus on, oh woe is me and look what's wrong? Why is that whole thing, isn't it? Why are lucky people lucky and unlucky people unlucky? It depends what they're focusing on. So mental wealth definitely bolstered and enhanced by noticing what you're focusing on and being conscious about it. Cutting out bad habits. I have been challenged recently because some of the work that I want to do in the media to listen to TV and radio. That's been a challenge for me because for the last, 15 years, I've hardly watched any TV or listened into the radio because I don't want to be bombarded by all of the negative messages in the news and in the programmes that infect your energy. So being told that I've got to go back and do that stuff has kind of been a little bit like, I'm going in. I'm doing it for the right reasons, but I'm aware of, you've still got to be conscious about how that could be impacting on you around your mental wealth. So what other things can you do that bolster and strengthen your mental wealth? Making sure that music that you listen to has empowering messages, the books that you read leave you inspired, maybe going and doing some personal development courses or seminars or audiobooks, etc., things that make you feel good. That's what bolsters mental wealth. Finding your flow. Do you know what your flow is? There's an interesting word if you're not familiar. When you're in flow, you're doing what you love, loving what you do. It's what you are naturally gifted and talented at and makes your heart sing. When you're in flow, you cannot be stressed, you cannot be depressed, and you cannot be anxious. How cool is that? So when you find what flow is for you and do more of it, that naturally enhances your mental wealth. So I'm going to pause there. I'd like just to leave you with those thoughts. What is mental wealth to you? How are you, yes, you, talking to you, going to develop, enhance, increase, create a whole new level of mental wealth for yourself so that when life happens, and of course it does, you will be much more resilient and know those habits and rituals to turn to get you through those difficult times much more ably, if you like, positive, good, strengthening coping mechanisms. So I'd love to hear your comments. Please do type in below any thoughts around mental health versus mental wealth. Any other suggestions of things that we can start to do and build in and share with other people to make sure that we're all on that quest for mental wealth. So thank you for letting me have a little rant. It's been on my mind to do that. And as you can see, just starting to percolate the thoughts that I'm sure will develop into many more conversations around mental wealth. So I am wishing you a fabulous rest of the day. Please do take a moment to just share with me your thoughts. And I look forward to reading them and making that a conversation. So wishing you all the mental wealth in the world. Bye for now. Take care.